Hello, beautiful, gorgeous beings. Good morning. Right now, I just woke up. It's 8 a.m. right now in Valladolid, Mexico. And we're going to go for a 40-minute drive directly to Chichen Itza. So, my friends, let's drive and let's go on the journey. Let's drive to Chichen Itza! Let's take a look at the little sign of Chichen Itza before we go and visit the pyramids. Little souvenir place here. Decided to stop here in Chichen Itza. You can see the sign. And there's literally these artisanal shops, you know, like artist shops everywhere in Chichen Itza. You know, it's a very touristic area, right? Let's take a look at the little sign. Chichen Itza. It's kind of cool. She looks very happy. My friends, we officially arrived at Chichen Itza, so let's have some fun.
The one that is on the left.
Oh. A lot of
Look this fruit up there.
which fruit?
This is,
Zapote. Zapote, sí, zapote.
Well, do you know that the Maya used to take the sap of the tree to make the chewing gum?
What?
This is the original chewing gum tree.
They used to make, okay, chewing gum from zapote?
Yeah.
From what, the skin?
Yeah.
From the skin of the fruit?
No,
But
the tree.
Oh, from the bark?
The bark, yeah.
Oh.
The tree, they take
I didn't know that. The guy at the Air BnB, I stayed in Valladolid. Valladolid. He told me that like we can't eat the skin.
No, only for the bark. They take the sap. They make with the sap. They make the chewing gum.
And oh, okay. So the sap is sweet?
No, it's no flavor.
No flavor?
No flavor.
Okay.
Looks.
I was like, oh, maybe it's sweet like maple, you know, like maple syrup.
Well, then when we talk about this chewing gum, look this wall to the left. This city covers approximately 25 kilometers square.
Okay.
And that,
So it's this one right there, right? So this apparently is a tree of life, represents the heavens and then hell in the bottom of the tree. Well, the actual roots, right?
yeah.
Okay, very, very interesting.
After this,
So the Pope in which year, sorry?
in 1542.
5042. They didn't.
Yeah.
So they wanted what, the Mayans to delete their history, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And okay, so that's a representation of them basically burning their history. So were they successful?
Yeah.
Okay, but I mean, how did the Mayans keep the culture?
He tried to change the belief of the Maya, pass them from the polytheism to the Catholic religion.
Okay, yeah.
And when he made this, the Maya practically lost everything. So Chichen Itza was definitely abandoned. Look how in 1842, John Louis Stevens and Frederick Catherwood found this temple with approximately 500 years of abandon. This is a draw of this temple. This is a lithograph.
Okay, so is this the temple?
Yeah.
What it used to be?
Yeah, 1842.
1842. Wow.
Like this. Now, when they finish investigating they returned to the United States and published what they had found.
Okay.
American institutions, schools invested money in the restoration of the temple. This is a photograph from 1920. Here
Okay.
the restoration had already begun.
Oh, after the first restoration.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a big difference.
1930, the archaeologists show us who it was looking and how they think it was in the heyday.
Okay.
Painted in original colors.
Yeah.
But in those years, a Mexican archaeologist named Jose Peniche, doing research, he found an access to an inner temple.
An inner temple inside of it?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I show you the
That's
entrance
crazy.
to the inner temple. But in this inner temple, in its highest part, they found two sculptures. This is the first one. Did you see him before?
So that's the inner temple. No, I've never seen that.
This is Chacmol.
Chacmol.
The Chacmol, it's a man laying down with
Okay.
his hands on his belly where the Maya put offerings, human hearts.
Oh, so is that one of their gods?
Next to the Chacmol, they found the red-clawed jaguar with 73 jade inlays.
Okay.
Both are still inside in this temple.
Wow.
But let's return to the temple. This temple represents our calendar, the Maya calendar or Gregorian calendar like we know it.
Oh yeah, but didn't the Mayan calendar officially ended in 2012?
No, they finish a cycle, but the cycle begin again.
The cycle begins again. Why are they clapping hands over there?
In a moment I do this.
Okay.
But in this temple, the Maya represent our calendar. But the Maya is more accurate than our calendar. The difference, we divide it on 12 months. Months of 30 days, 31, February 28,
Yeah.
every 4 years, 29 to adjust the leap year.
Okay.
Where the Maya, they did not complicate life. They
Okay.
divide this calendar into 19 months.
19
18
months.
months of 20 days and a short month of 5 to complete.
Okay.
They show us the days in the highest part. Can you see the decoration on top? Like a sea. You see complete one on top and fragments of other.
Okay, yeah.
Should be 5. The temple has 4 facades.
Okay.
Every side with 5 give us 20. The days.
20 what, sorry?
20. The days was represented on top of the temple.
Okay. It represented 20 days.
20 days.
But isn't there 30 days in a month?
Yeah. The months are represented on the platforms. There are 11
There's 11 months in the...
in the platforms.
Oh, wow.
9 levels representing 9 months, but divided by the stairs. So 9 and 9 equal 18.
18, yeah.
18 months for 20 days, 360.
18 months of 20 days
Equals 360.
for
We add a short month of
360.
5 to complete.
Okay, so 9 months on one side, 9 months on the other side, which is 18 months,
Yeah.
with 20 days, which what the stairs represents
No,
this?
on top with the decoration.
Oh, okay, on top.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so 20 of these things basically
Yeah,
represents
it's 5 each facade.
the days. Okay,
The
so the
days.
months are the sides, the days are the top, and multiplied together
Yeah,
represents
exactly.
the whole
Give
year,
us
which is
360.
360. Yeah.
And we add a short
Wow.
month of 5 to complete 365.
Interesting.
But that is also represented on the stairs. There are
Okay.
91 steps.
How
So
391 stairs?
91 times 4, 364. And one more step to look to add.
91 stairs.
91 steps.
91 stairs times 60
Times 4.
times 4. Oh,
Because the temple has 4 facades.
okay.
Every
So the
facade
4
is 91.
facades of
Yeah.
the pyramid. Okay.
It
Interesting.
was 364. And
Wow.
one more platform to access to the temple, 365.
Wow.
Every step represents a day of
So people are not allowed to go and visit inside it anymore. No?
no anymore.
Not
It was
anymore?
closed in 2007.
2007 they stopped
Yeah. It's for to preserve.
to preserve. So what's in there anyways?
In
Yeah, do you have a lot of pictures of what's inside or
only the Chacmol and Jaguar.
the Chacmo? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, these two men.
So that's the only thing they have to do the sacrifices? There's no like writings in the walls or something like Egyptians have, or no? Oh, okay.
But this temple was built in honor of Kukulkan. It is a Maya language. Kukul means feather and Kan snake, the feather snake. They know him in the center of Mexico at Quetzalcoatl.
Where's the temple of Kukulkan? This is the temple of Kukulkan. So is it where we saw the serpent with the different axes of the sun, and we see the serpent rise and come down with the different equinoxes? So when do you see it?
But only in the north side.
Only on the north sides of the pyramid?
Yeah.
And so what time of the year do you see the
March 22nd,
March 21st and September 22nd.
Yeah.
You see the serpent rises and coming down from the north sides of the pyramid. Interesting, very interesting.
I will show you this equinox, but
Okay.
I told you the name of Quetzalcoatl
Yeah.
came from the name of this bird.
Okay.
This is the Quetzal. This bird is considered sacred in Guatemala.
Sacred in Guatemala.
The
Okay.
Maya, by necessity, learns to manipulate the sound through echo and acoustic. Hear people clapping over there.
Yeah.
Listen if I clap here. This is an echo.
Yeah.
Now, if we go to clap in front of the stairs, we will hear a sound similar to the sound of the Quetzal.
No way. Are you kidding
When
me?
the Maya built the temple, they make the stairs with 7 degrees of inclination each.
70 what inclination?
7 degrees.
Degrees. Oh, degrees.
Degrees.
Okay, so they made the stairs 70 degrees of inclination
Yeah.
to actually mimic the sound of the bird, of this national
When
bird.
we clap in front, the sound go up and return.
So this bird was very, very important to the Mayas.
Yeah.
Also, it's not just in Guatemala.
No, just in Guatemala.
Oh, okay, okay.
When
So that's why people are doing the clapping in the hands. So why are they doing it? So that people can actually see the difference as you approach?
Imagine in those years, an Maya priest in highest part, 40,000 people down. In those years, there are no microphones, no speakers, just speak loudly. In the highest part, every people down can hear.
Okay.
Is the form to disturb the sound through echo and acoustic.
So it was made to mimic the sound of the bird in honor of the bird, or to attract the bird, or why? Why did they do it?
Maybe in honor of the bird.
In honor of the bird, okay.
Yeah, to the Quetzalcoatl or the Kukulkan.
Kukulkan. So Kukulkan is one of their gods, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're here. Listen on top. Pay attention on top.
So yeah, so there's a face on top.
Yeah,
So what's
listen.
that face? Is that the god?
Yeah.
The Kukulkan god?
Listen.
Oh my god! It sounds like the bird. It's insane. I gotta try it. I gotta try it. Okay. So
Yeah. Hard.
wow, this is insane.
Yeah. This is the sound of the Quetzal. But this acoustic
Incredible.
is not the most important thing in this temple. This is the reason why Chichen Itza was named one of the new 7 wonders of the world. This is the equinox. The equinox occurs twice a year, March 21st, September 22nd.
Yeah.
In those days is the day when the sun crosses the line of the equator.
Okay.
Both day and night have the same duration.
Okay.
4 p.m. have temple completely dark
Yeah.
and another half illuminated.
Okay.
When the sun sets, the rays of light through the platform from top to bottom, illuminating the rafter of the north side, creating the effect of a serpent, illuminating the head.
So that's the serpent that we see on
Yeah.
the side twice a year.
Yeah. 4 p.m. form the first triangle.
Okay.
7 minutes later, another one, until to form the body of the snake with 7 triangles of light.
So what do you mean 7 minutes later?
7 triangles. 8 triangles every 7 minutes.
Okay.
Until to form the body of the snake.
7 minutes for the sun to
mark first triangle.
okay.
Then other 7 until to form every 7 minutes.
Every 7 minutes a new snake forms?
Yeah.
Okay, because it seems like it's moving, right?
Yeah.
When it moves.
Exactly.
Okay.
And this equinox mark change of seasons. March 21st is spring, September 22nd, autumn.
Okay. Interesting.
And let me show you how occur. Give me a little bit here.
Now it makes more sense. At first I was like, man, these people are so annoying. They're just clapping in their hands like idiots. But no, they're no, it actually has a purpose. Now it makes sense, right? Now now my ego is a little bit less judgmental.
Yeah. Okay. Stay here. Looks the platforms from bottom to top perfectly step one with other, and the last one above have small ramps behind.
Okay.
Can you see the ramps?
The ramps?
The ramps?
On the other side, you mean?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
How many ramps can you see?
How many ramps?
Uh-huh, the ramps.
Oh, like that?
Uh-huh.
Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
oh,
the
4.
small 4.
There's 4.
Yeah.
After that, there's...
Exactly. When
Oh,
you
wow. Okay, so 1
you
ramp,
walk
2
toward
ramps,
here-
3 ramps, 4 ramps, and then ramps are gone. So why is there only 4 ramps on top?
When you walk toward here, look
Yeah.
who are growing and who are forming the number 4, number 5, 6, and looks the head of the snake on the ground.
Okay, okay, now we see the more.
Look at there are one more,
Yeah?
and looks the head, and there are triangles forming the body of the snake and the
Wow.
head of the ground.
Okay.
And this occur only on the sunset,
Only on the sunset. Interesting. Wow.
twice a year.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And looks, this is the entrance to the inner temple.
Okay. Okay, so the side is the entrance.
Until 2007, you could enter to the inner temple. You can climb over there. Was closed for 3 very important reasons. First, the temple was built with limestone. In low season here,
The pen pole is made with limestone.
yeah, here in low season we receive 3,000 to 4,000 people every day.
3,000 to 4,000 people every day?
Every day.
Visiting, you mean?
Visiting.
Okay,
a
so
day.
this is the inner temple entrance,
Yeah,
and then the head of the snake right here.
exactly.
Okay.
In high season, here we receive 15 until 17,000 per day.
Okay.
In the last equinox in March, the last year, we received more than 25,000 people in a day. Imagine many people climbing
When did they have 25,000
last
people?
year.
Last year?
Yeah, in
That's
equinox
insane. Why is there
in
too many?
March.
Why is there that many people actually gathering there? I don't understand why.
Only to watch the.
Okay, to watch the serpent rise and come down. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So, how long does that last? Is it only like 1 day? These 2 days of the year?
This is for during 7 years. 3 days when the sun cross line of the equator,
Yeah.
and 3 days when they leave. It's for 7 years.
Okay. I want to go and see a closer look of the snakes. This is very cool.
On top,
So, my friends, this is the temple of the warriors. Templo?
de los
Templo
guerreros.
de los guerreros. Okay,
Correct.
so temple of the warriors. Interesting. So what about the stairs?
Look, on the last stair, there is 2 columns. Between the columns, there is a man lying down. You remember?
Oh, that's where they make the sacrifices.
The chalk mold
On top of it.
on top. When we
Okay,
talk
so
about
what
the-
were they making offerings so before they were making human sacrifices?
Yeah. We talk about the equinox in this temple, March 21st, September 22nd. In
Okay.
this temple, we can observe the solstice. June
Okay.
21st December 22nd. In those days, the sun rises exactly behind the Jaguar.
So what are these numbers? 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, the time.
The time? AM in the morning?
AM in the morning, yeah.
Oh, okay. Very, very beautiful. Nice.
Yeah, the sun in those days rise exactly behind the Jaguar. According to the Maya, in those days when the sun rises, just have a fight with the gods in the underworld. The sun rise victorious, but weak. He needs blood. They make the first sacrifices a child, among 8 to 11 years of age.
Wow.
They have hand and feet with a small plate where they break the spinal columns. Under the rib cage, they make an incision and take out the heart.
The heart.
Here we have sequence of time. 5:35, 5:40,
Man.
5:45.
Some older
5:50.
cultures, man, were brutal.
When the sun rises, it's strengthened again. This draw was found in this temple called the Temple of the Warriors. Next to there are the 1,000 columns. Called this, but in reality there are 480. It was a market.
So why is it called the Temple of the Warriors? Because the warriors were who?
In the columns, there are carved warriors.
Oh, they're carved warriors on the
They're carved
columns
warriors
here.
on the columns there.
Okay, okay, I wasn't sure if because the people that were getting sacrificed were warriors, quote unquote.
Yeah, no, it's not in the
Okay.
But there is the 1,000 columns. It's called this, but in reality.
So
there are
there's
480.
really 1,000 columns there?
No, there are 480.
480 columns.
We only
Okay.
call 1,000.
So is there a face carved in all of these columns?
Yeah, from there.
Okay, we're gonna have to take a closer look.
Yeah,
This is
sure.
cool.
And the 1,000 columns in its time was roofed with perishable material, wooden panels.
Okay.
It was a market.
A market.
Yeah. Next to this draw, they found this another one. And here the Maya mark the daily life and the commerce also.
Okay.
But here in Chichen Itza, there is no sea. This place was Tulum. Tulum was the port of commerce. In a moment,
Tulum?
it is not Tulum.
Tulum
Tulum.
was the port of commerce. So there used to be a river here?
No, there were a trade. We have a trade with Tulum, with another cities like Uxmal, Chichen.
But where's that picture about?
Tulum.
Tulum? Okay, so that's a closer city from here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I get it.
And in a moment in the cenote, we will talk about minerals that a consul extract in the cenote, like gold, silver, obsidian, minerals that there are not here.
Why is there a second small pyramid right next to the Temple of Warriors? Kind of
It's part
similar.
of this temple.
So it's part of this temple.
Part of
Okay.
this part of it.
So was this temple only used as for sacrifices, or was for use for other purposes?
Another purpose is for to have the control of the city.
To have control of the city.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
The control of the city or the population. It's like a government.
So this was like a government quote unquote building or like
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Looks the warrior.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can barely see the warriors carved on the side, but you can kind of see it a bit, I guess. We're gonna zoom in. So these are the warriors.
This is the reason why the archaeologists called the Temple of the Warriors, only for the carvings on the walls. On
But
the
did the Mayans give another name to this temple or no?
I don't know exactly.
Oh, because we
Even
lost their culture, right?
archaeologists, they don't know if this temple has another name. But they
Wow.
call this only for the carvings.
So you can see, is that Kukulkan?
Yeah.
The snake's heads on the side?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Wow. I'm gonna zoom in. So all the columns represents warriors, and top where they made the sacrifices, and you're gonna see all the other columns here. That's a lot of columns, man. 480. Very interesting, these, you know, all these warrior pillars. So the side, so this side of the pyramid is actually not fully, so is it like, are they allowed to like reconstruct it? To refurbish it? Or they have to leave it like that to keep it historical?
When the Spanish arrived here,
When the Spanish
they
arrived?
take stones to build churches and haciendas. Even behind this park, there is a small hotel called Hacienda Chichen. In this hotel, there is a small church from 16th century. 70% of this church was built with the stones of this temple. Unfortunately, in those days...
So the Spanish were using parts of stones of this temple to build some of their churches. Ah, that's sad.
Unfortunately, in those days, we
Man.
can get these stones because the church is part of the history too. This is the reason why the archaeologists take stones from the side to restore it.
So it's not all original. They did a lot of renovation work.
Yeah. All of this is original.
All of this is original?
Yeah.
Even the stairs? Okay. So they just kept it like that. Wow. So what's on top here, the two columns here of the pyramid? Kind of see here. Oh, it looks like a frog. Is that a frog?
No, it's a snake.
So that's a snake
This
too?
is the tail of the snake. And the highest
Oh, that's the tail.
head is in the...
So that's the tail of the snake, and
Yeah.
the bottom is the head. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It's like
very
this.
cool.
These columns next to the chagmol, there are snakes.
Okay.
Usually the problem here in the tour is the heat.
The heat?
Yeah. In March, April, May, we are around 44, 45 degrees under shade.
Oh my God, it's very warm.
Yeah.
Oh, so I got here like at the perfect time of the year, man.
Yeah.
When it's like just
Even-
warm enough and it's perfect.
Even in that month, when we are in the tour, during the tour,
Yeah.
suddenly somebody faints. For
Oh.
the heat. Yes, very, very hard.
Yeah, so, okay, so this is really interesting. So what is this? What is this temple? Is this a different temple or it's just like a structure?
That was built in honor of Venus. The
So
planet
is this a
Venus.
temple of Venus or it's a different name?
No, the temple of Venus.
Temple of
The
Venus.
planet Venus.
The planet
The Maya
Venus.
knew about this planet perfectly, and they knew that Venus have a rotation cycle of 584 days.
Okay.
Each 263 days, we can see Venus like the first star in the morning. He lose 50 days, and we can see Venus again another 263
The planet Venus?
days.
The planet Venus?
Planet Venus. Here, they mark Venus in shape of a star.
Okay, Venus in the shape of a star.
Yeah, because they see Venus, I told you, in the morning like the first star, and another 263 days, they can see Venus again like the first star in the afternoon. This is the reason why they capture Venus like a star.
So, okay, so the capture, okay.
And here we can see the head
Beautiful.
of the snake,
The head of a snake.
with the head of human,
Oh,
the tongue of
so is it the snake eating a human?
like eating human. Yeah.
Okay.
And the feather plume
Yeah.
and the claw of eagle.
The claw of an eagle. Okay.
And in this part, all temples was painted in colors. Here in the corner, we can see part of the red to turquoise, a little orange. All that temple was painted in colors.
It was used to be painted in colors, but with
Yeah.
time, I guess, the colors degraded, right?
Yeah. And here
So-
the headdress looks part of the green. Yeah. In the snake head.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, and you can kind of see the snake here on top, right?
Yeah, on the body. And the head on the raptor.
Yeah. Wow. So I guess like if you decide to kill a snake here in the Mayan culture, you know, it's a really big no-no. It's kind of like the cows in India, you know, like a sacred animal, right?
The sacred animal in India. The cow.
So would it be like in Mayan culture, would it be frowned upon to kill like a snake?
Yeah.
Frowned upon, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because, well, the archaeologists think that the Japans or Chinas have a, how can I say, relation with the Maya for the snake, like a dragon.
So the Chinese and who?
With the Maya.
The Chinese and the Mayas? How would they have like a
Because
relationship?
The headless snake, it's like a dragon. Like the China
Yeah, but they're not even in the same part of the world.
I don't know exactly, but archaeologists talk about
So what,
this.
do you think they met each other at some point in existence? In the past? The Chinese?
Yeah.
So they think they intermingled some of their beliefs, I guess. And the dragon, so which one came first? Is it the Chinese or the Mayans? The Chinese with their dragons or the Mayans with their snakes, right? Because Chinese culture is like one of the oldest cultures, right? But Mayans, we don't know how long they've actually been here, right? So yeah, it's really interesting. I guess they do have similarities. So is that the wall you were talking about?
Yeah, this
So
is the wall
that's
again.
the wall that kept the rich people inside and the
Yeah.
government and whatever, and all the villagers and all the lower class people were all living outside of the walls.
Outside the wall.
So unprotected from attacks, I guess.
Behind the wall, there we can see the original height of the ground. And
Okay.
here is rising. I tell you, when they return, build the wall and to rise this ground to cover platforms from class area.
To cover what, sorry?
Yeah, platforms.
Okay.
This is the original height, and this is raised.
Okay, kind of see here the stairs, okay.
And this road, it's called Sagbe.
Sagbe?
Sagbe, it is in Maya language. It means white road. They make the side with carving stone. They put caving stone, and over the caving they put the white ground. This white ground allow, when it's dark, with the light of the moon, the road is illuminated. They can see where to step and where to go.
So I'll have to repeat that again, sorry.
The white road.
The white rocks here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here in Yucatan, we have a lot of this ground, white ground.
A lot of this white ground, yeah.
They put on the wall.
So is this limestone?
It's lime.
So that's
Yeah,
lime,
it's
okay,
lime,
okay, so limestone.
And
So
this
what about the
allow-
limestone?
When they make this road,
Yeah,
when they make a trade with Tulum or another cities,
yeah.
they walk at night, and with the light of the moon, the road is illuminated.
The room is illuminated when?
The road
When the moon?
with the light of the moon.
With the light of the moon.
Yeah, the road
Wow.
is illuminated like now with the sun.
So well, I mean, they have a lot of this rock. So do you think they did it intentionally? So that you can see?
intentionally.
Yeah? Okay. Cenote. So it's kind of big, right?
Yeah.
Kind of nice.
It's not too deep. It's only 15 meters.
So all a natural formation.
They're all natural. When the meteorite fell here in Yucatan, burned the stone to make lime, and the water make these holes, natural holes.
Natural holes.
The water here is dirty. Usually the water
Is it salt water?
No,
Fresh water?
it's fresh.
Well, fresh, I
Usually
mean.
the water of the cenote is turquoise, like this. This is a here.
So why is it green now?
Well, This cenote only has 13 meters deep.
13 meters deep only.
And the bottom has 2 meters of mud and stone.
2 meters of mud in the bottom.
This mud and stone don't allow the water to have a good filtration, so it likes dirty water. But in this cenote came pilgrims to make offerings, but the Maya also offered the life of maiden.
The what, sorry?
Young and beautiful women were thrown into the water. From 1904 to 1911, an American consul in Yucatan named Edward Thompson heard that here were offered minerals. He, with this roach that is next to the bathroom,
it was what, sorry?
Entrance to the bathrooms, there is this roach. With this, he looted the cenote.
He looked inside the cenote.
He
looted.
Yeah, looted.
What was in there?
From here, he extract bones, skulls, obsidian, silver. All that we see here was taken from the cenote. Unfortunately, in those years, there are no laws to preserve this site. All of this was taken from the country. A part is
so did he took everything from inside of it?
Yeah.
Oh. So we're all like these like offerings, people that were thrown in the cenote?
Offerings in the cenote.
Wow. So there was no way to get out of the cenote? You're there, you're stuck there?
Yeah.
There's no ropes? They haven't made a rope or whatever?
No.
No?
There are no form to live there. But a part of this is in the museum in Harvard. The Mexican government only could recover.
Oh, in the Museum of Harvard,
Yeah.
they have some parts of these remains.
Yeah. The Mexican government only could recover 20% of all of this.
Yeah.
This is in the museum in Mexico City.
Oh, okay, the museum in Mexico City.
But
interesting.
there are two theories of how they carried out these sacrifices.
Yeah.
First, the women were tied hand and feet.
Tied hand and feet.
Put the yolks and thrown into the water.
And what's around the throat?
To throw in the water.
What's in the...
The euros.
The what? The...
Silver.
Oh, she was wearing silver and stuff like that. And then they were just throwing them in the sinkhole. Wow.
The other one, here in Yucatan, there is another tree called balche. They take the bark of the tree, put in vessels with cinnamon, water, honey, and ferment it. This is hallucinogenic drinks.
Yeah.
And they give it to the maiden before the offering. And this drink...
They were giving that hallucinogenic drink to some of the people that were getting sacrificed? What was it called?
Balche.
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 Do people still drink balche nowadays?
Yeah, in the small communities.
Yeah. So that's not, mescaline or whatever, right?
It's like
it's kind of like peyote, no?
Like peyote, yeah.
Peyote,
exactly,
okay.
Like peyote. And another, this drink was so strong, and they use it for dentistry too.
The drink was so strong that what? What the heck was this?
They practice it 100%.
800% what?
No, they practice it embedding jade in its teeth.
They embedded jade? Who embedded jade in their teeth?
To mark social class.
To mark social class. So what is that? So is that like the high class?
Yeah.
Rich people were embedded jade in their teeth?
Yeah. All high class.
So all high class of Mayan back then.
The deformation of the head. Symbol of beauty and social
that
class
almost
too.
looks like a different type of human.
Yeah. When was a baby, the head is soft. They tie small pieces of wood to deform the head.
They were what? Sorry, they were tying
pieces of wood.
Tying pieces of wood around the head.
Around the head to deform.
To reform the head.
Yeah, like this.
Oh, okay.
This is a symbol of beauty too, and social class. But look, the teeth. It's clean.
Yeah, clean teeth.
They used to clean the teeth with the raisin of other tree. Do you remember the fruit in the main entrance?
Yeah, sapote.
Yeah, the sapote.
So they were using sapote as like a toothpaste, a natural toothpaste or something?
In full moon, all the trees filled with raisin, but in special days they make good cross from down up to collect the sap. They let it dry, and they use it for to chew.
The sap of the
The
sapote
sap
tree.
of the sapote tree.
So
yeah.
they were using that for their teeth.
Yeah, to chew.
So there's no sugar.
No sugar.
Yeah, because I thought sugar was bad for your teeth.
In 1842, an American photographer named Thomas Adams came to this area and met the people chewing this gum. They take it to the United States. He put flavor, colors, and came the chicle. The chewing gum Adams is original from this area.
The chewing gum chiclets?
The chiclets Adams.
The chiclets Adams are originally made from the original chewing gum from the Mexican chewing gum.
The Mexican chewing gums.
So how was the
sapote.
Mexican chewing gum called back then? It's not just sapote. It's
Well, the original is
how
from
did the chewing gum? How they call it?
It's a chicle.
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 Chicle. It is in Nahuatl.
Chicle.
Chicle.
Okay.
The American
Chicle.
he can't pronounce chicle, and he say chicle.
Oh, so that's
From
why.
this
So
word
that's
came-
how they changed the chicle to chicle.
To chicle. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
I never knew that. Well, thank you for explaining.
Let's return to the main facade.
Okay.
This built, it was an steam bath where the women first were purified before to offer.
Where did they purify people?
There.
Oh,
This
in
is
that
a steam
little
bath.
a steam bath.
Yeah.
A steam bath in there before they were actually sacrificed in the sinkhole.
In the single, yeah.
That's interesting. Was that in that steam bath? Was that there where they were giving them the drugs, or
Drugs.
elsewhere, or somewhere else?
The drugs.
No, but was it where they gave them the
Behind.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is the platform of what? Eagles and jaguars? So it's a different
Here
one.
is the,
Okay.
the eagle, the jaguar. This is the head, the body, the tail. with a
Oh, okay, yeah. We can kind of see here
human-
the
with a human
jaguar,
heart
right?
And its claw.
And a human heart in its claw?
In front of the jaguar in
Oh,
the dark,
wow.
there is an eagle. There is the eagle feather
Oh, yeah.
with a human heart in its claw too. Well, the Maya worship jaguar, but here there are no eagles. The eagle is from the center of Mexico. This is mean an Maya priest and Toltec priest emerging of fusion both cultures.
Oh, so the Maya's in the middle with the jaguar.
Jaguar, yeah.
And this is a which culture?
Toltec.
Toltec.
With the
On the
eagle.
Toltecs,
Yeah.
that's the ones that introduced the sacrifices, right?
Yeah, exactly. And
But why did the Mayans accept doing human sacrifices
because
when
the
they
Maya
didn't do it
don't-
before?
there were no warriors.
There was no what?
No warriors.
No warriors.
No warriors. The Maya is
Oh,
more
Moors.
knowledge to observing the sun, making calendars, but the Toltecs is more dangerous, more, how can I say,
So they assimilated them a little bit.
a little bit.
Okay.
But in the highest part, there we can see two men reclining with flutes in his mouth, musical notes, there are dancers. This was a platform of dance. This is mean during each
This is a platform for dancing.
Yeah. This is mean during
It's the dance floor of the village, bro.
war. This is mean during each offerings there are music or incense. It's like a party.
Okay.
Gods.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And in the rafter,
Yeah.
you can see the body of the snake decorated with feathers. And the head preserve part of the original colors. A little red and a little orange.
Okay. The entrance to the, you called it the ball game?
The ball game.
That's where they have their base.
It's named in Maya,
They had Mayan baseball, eh?
like baseball, like football. Yeah. But its name in Maya, it's Poctapoc.
Poctapoc? Okay. The park, okay, so that's where they had the Mayans or whatever, they had their sporting events. Did they have fights there, or it's only sporting events?
It's a sport, but it's
A dangerous sport?
It's a ritual.
What, sorry?
It's a ritual. It's not a sport. It's not for. How can I say this? It's for
Okay.
the offering
Yeah.
something. But in this case, it's alive.
Interesting. So that's where they had their sports. And what was the type of sport they were doing here?
Yeah.
No, what type of sport were they doing here?
It's like a football.
A type of football.
Yeah, like a football, like a tennis. It's a different.
Interesting. So that's the court. That's where
Yeah.
they do it. Yeah?
This is a photograph from 1920.
1920.
This place. In all of the
It looks a little bit different.
Yeah, very different. In all of the Maya land, that is approximately 400,000 kilometers encompassing Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Belize, Mexico. Here in Mexico, 5 states: Yucatan, Campeche, Quintana Roo,
Yeah?
Tabasco, and Chiapas. In all of this area, there are records of 1,500 ball courts. In all of them, this is the biggest one.
This is the biggest what, sir?
Yeah, the biggest ball court.
Ball court.
Yeah, 158 meters long by 68 meters wide.
Yeah.
This game was carried out with 2 teams of 7 players.
2 teams of 7 players, okay?
6 players, 14 on the ground.
Yeah.
Captains runs on the platforms. Can you see the platforms?
Yeah.
The rubber ball weighs 3 to 4 kilograms, around 8 pounds. They can use hands.
Their soccer ball was a stone?
Yeah. They can use hands, feet, or head. It's forearm, hips, knees.
Yeah.
Looks here how they can hit the ball and the protection that they wear. Elbow protector, hips
Oh, okay,
protector,
to
knees
protect for the
protector,
ball. Okay.
Headdress.
Interesting.
They put the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
A player runs, throw himself and hit the ball with his hips. Another player does the same until the ball is high. They pass the ball to the captain, and the captain with the wooden racket, hits the ball to throw the hop.
Okay.
You see the ring on the wall?
The ring on the wall.
Yeah, there,
No, I don't see it.
on the wall, in the highest part.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see the ring, yeah.
Yeah. There need
So
to
they were
cross
throwing the stone there?
Yeah, they need to cross the wall. But the ball is not a stone, it's rubber.
Oh, it's made of
The
rubber.
It's made of rubber.
But when was the sport invented?
It's, I told you this is a ritual, it's not a sport. This game,
Oh, it's a ritual.
yeah, this game, it was not a sport game, it was a sacred ritual.
A sacred ritual.
The sacred ritual.
Okay, so it wasn't a stone that they were kicking or whatever.
Rubber.
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 Okay, so it's a type of rubber, okay.
Yeah. And they put the ball on the ground. A player runs, throw himself and hit the ball with his hips. Another player does the same until the ball is high. They pass the ball and need to cross the ball to the ring. And
To make a point.
yeah, and I told you this is not a sport game, it's a sacred ritual. There are no several scores. It's just the first to throw the ball, the game was over.
Okay.
And they proceed to the award,
Yeah.
beheading.
What, the beheading?
Yeah, decapitation.
When? For what?
There are no records of who was the beheaded, the winner or the loser. Here only logic is used.
They didn't kill the whole team.
No, only captain.
Only the who?
Only the captain.
The cup time? What's
the
that?
The captain of the team. Is
The
not
best player?
positive, the best player.
The best player of the opposite team that loses dies as a sacrifice. Wow. That's a
other-
brutal punishment.
Yeah, the other captain, knife in hand, cut the head of this other player. From his neck flows 7 jets of blood, represented with 6 snakes and a plant. The plant
Okay.
represents sowing and the snake fertility.
Okay.
These 7 jets of blood represent the 7 veins of the 7 horns that we had on the head.
Okay.
This is mean when we offer it our life, we offer it our bad. I do not see evil, I do not hear evil, I do not smell evil, I do not invoke evil. We are already a halach unique, a true man. The Maya left us a selfie of this, in a moment I show you. This temple is called
Yeah.
the Sacred Tribuna.
The sacred
This
tribunal.
Sacred Tribuna.
So was that there where they did the sacrifices?
No.
No? Okay.
Visitor priest here, local priest from the temple of the end, the governor in the highest part in the temple of the Jaguar.
Oh, so that's where you would actually go and see the game. It's kind of like you know, like the Romans, right, with their games too, right? In the Colosseum. But it's kind of like the Mayan type of Colosseum, where the Mayan governor was there. Who else was on the other side here?
The visitor priest.
The visitor priests.
Local priest.
And the local priests on the other side.
In special days, the lower class that they live behind the wall, in special days they could be in this area. Look, behind the wall there are stairs to climb, and they sit on top to see the game.
So who could go up on top?
The lower class.
The lower class. So the lower class people could go and watch the game by going up the stairs in the back all the way up. Oh my God, so they took some stones there too for the churches back then, the Spanish?
Yeah.
Man. Okay. Well, thank you for explanation.
Yeah. In a moment,
that's pretty cool.
I will show you the carvings.
Okay. Oh, right here.
Look here. Here we can see the feet of the first player. This is the body, arm, headdress.
Why did they take some parts of it? Is it in a museum or something? They took it?
I told you, when the Spanish arrived, they take stones for to build churches, haciendas. These stones there is in the
in the church.
Hacienda, yeah.
Man.
This is the second one. This is the third. This is the third.
The what, sorry?
Feet.
The feet, okay.
Body, arm, his face, eyes.
Yeah.
Nose, mouth. Number 4 here.
Yeah.
5 here is complete. Feet, body, arm, the racket tied around his waist, head, headdress. Number 6 and the 7 is kneeling. And the jets of blood in shape of a snake.
Oh my God! Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. From this
the jets of blood coming out of his body. Wow.
And this is another captain with a knife. And this is the head of this guy. It's taken from his hair, piercing, eyes, mouth, ear. From this player behind 7, from this another behind 7. 2 teams of 7 players.
2 teams of 7 players. 7-7.
7-7.
So where's the other 7 to win the lottery? The 777. As you can see here, they took a lot of different stones. The Spanish, they took a lot of different stones for their own buildings here when they invaded. That's why the side of the pyramid is not as perfect as the other side. At least they kept some sides intact. Well, yeah, it's completely different from the others. So you can see here, the stairs don't even go completely all the way up. They took all of them. It's kind of sad. The Mayan culture here is quite fascinating, but you know, it's kind of I guess sad that once the Mayans were more focused, you know, on like knowledge and like equinoxes and things like that, right? And like all sorts of you know, the jaguars and stuff like that. And then the Toltec arrived, which was a bit more of a kind of a violent kind of type of tribe, and they kind of took over. And that's when they actually introduced human sacrifice in the Mayan culture, which they never had before. So, you know, so I guess they, you know, and then they kind of merged both cultures. So it's really interesting how their culture actually changed when the other tribe actually assimilated the Mayans back then, and actually became two tribes became one tribe, right? They assimilated through the human sacrifices. So anyways, yeah, so a lot of ruins here of the pyramids, and you know, the different places here. Actually, when the Spanish took over, they actually took a lot of different stones off of different monuments to actually build their own churches around here. So yeah, a lot of pillage and a lot of different stories. So it's really interesting though, the history behind all of it. And from a spiritual perspective, and I can already feel it, I'm sensitive to energies, like the energy here is quite heightened. You can feel there's like this energy that just penetrates your heart chakra, your soul, or like all here you can kind of like sense like a very vibrant type energy every time you come close to these monuments, and just all the area all together. But as soon as you get close to the pyramids, you do sense this very strong energy. And I'm pretty sure it's like that throughout like different places around certain wonders of the world. I believe possibly that these, especially the pyramid structures, were actually made as energy generator to actually harness ether energy back then. And it's kind of like lost knowledge that we lost over time. So my friends, what I really like about here the Mayan culture, and also they had the Toltec culture that then arrived afterwards, it's so amazing, like the degree of knowledge they actually had back then when it comes to like, you know, astronomy and like the planets and like, you know, the different equinoxes of the sun. They actually built this pyramid, you know, to actually make the serpent god, I guess, of the Mayans, you know, Kukulkan, to actually come down twice a year, you know, during the different solstice. And you know, the serpent comes down and rises up every single year. It's extremely interesting. And also, like you probably saw a bit earlier in my footage, you know, everybody's clapping everywhere, right, around the pyramid, because they actually made the pyramid in a form where it actually made the sound of one of the birds they have here and they revered. And when you clap your hands, it actually, the vibrations of your clapping actually goes back up in the pyramid and then comes back as a bird sound, exactly as that bird sound. How amazing is this, right? Like, you need some sort of degree of knowledge actually to be able to do this, right? And it's also like the building of the pyramids here is, it's amazing. It's quite stunning, the degree of knowledge you actually had, you know, back then. So much lost knowledge, right? Anyways, my friends, I hope you loved this footage from Chichen Itza. So my friends, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this content, please leave a like down, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you want to follow for more adventures on my crazy journeys around the world, or my shamanic journey, or some of my spiritual episodes. I talk about a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of crazy shit on this channel. So my friends, yeah, thanks again so much for watching, and yeah, leave a like and subscribe to this channel. You're not gonna regret it, and it's gonna be quite random. This is quite the random channel, my friends. You will not know what to expect. So have a beautiful day, and thanks again for watching. I hope